Chris has kicked off with a ton. Kenny down at 386. Nice 129 there from Chris, gets him down to 230. Kenny playing catch up again. And a ton reply from Kenny. Kenny just sneaking into that 5 with the first 2 darts. It's a treble 3 that doesn't leave a finish, so Chris has got at least 6 here for the 145. Takes out the 45 to leave himself a straight ton. $85 in reply from Kenny. Oh, he stayed on for that treble instead of going tops. He's got a straight 60 to leave himself with tops if he comes back. 122 for Kenny. He's got a dart at the ball. Oh, unlucky. Great darts there. Chris has got 3 to set this out, and he does it with the first dart, and he leads 2-0. Come on, Kenny. Yeah, he needs some good darts to get back into this now. Chris taking a 2-0 lead. And the 26 there, so Kenny can try and put a bit of a dent in this one. Yeah, he's capitalised there. Got a ton there, punishing that 26 from Chris. He's firing back with a treble. Oh, that's a good reply. 125. Chris just needing one more leg to guarantee himself a point. So Kenny will want to take this one to give himself a chance of a win. He only gets 45 there. Good darts from Kenny there. Ton leaves himself a 164. I'll have a little peek of it. Just missing the ball for that 164. 25 left. Chris got 83 after that first dart. Won't take it out, so Kenny's going to have a go at this 25 to get himself back in the game. He probably went into the 17s as opposed to the 25 on the previous visit. That's been rectified, and he's just missed double 12 to get himself back in. So, to guarantee himself a draw, Chris on 59, straight into the 7. Takes a step back. Oh, and he's just unlucky there with the 32. So Kenny, 3 clear goals at this 24. That's on the wire. As is that. Can he use them? He can. He's found the bottom corner. Good finish. Kenny again drifting over to the 5, but 85 keeps him in the lead this leg. Chris is coming back. Chris is coming back. Is that the first 180 of the evening? Certainly is. Chris fresh back from his holidays last week and actually turned out for Oldham Super League this past Sunday in their 6-4 win over St Helens. First time that he's played for them since 2020. Really enjoyed himself and picked up a win there. So he posted his delight at that after. Got a photo with former PDC player Alan Tabben, who most of you may know, who's playing over for St Helens now. He won his game with a 93 average. There were also wins for Deck. Deck picked up his first win on debut for Oldham as well. And Zach, the attack, he kicked off things with a win with an 81 average as well. Chris was man of the match with an 88. And unfortunately, Lewis also played, but he didn't manage to win on Sunday. But I'm sure he'll bounce back tonight and bounce back in the next game for Oldham, as Kenny looks for tops to take out this 101 and finds it. So 2 legs to go. Are we going to get a winner? Are we going to get a tie? What's everyone's money on? He's not happy, but he's kicked off a 95, so I'll give him a slight lead. Can't quite find the treble there. So just a bit of news on the league as well. Ant Forrester, who you remember from the first season and the first week this season, unfortunately Ant has had to pull out due to an issue that he's got with his shoulder. It's been bothering him for some time, so he needs to take some time out just to get that fixed. But we wish him all the best, and hopefully we'll see him back here soon. So Kenny again. Ooh. Thought he was going to get another shot at the ball for a big check out there. He's just missed the 57. But he set himself up nicely. Chris will get a go at this 128 though. He should start on the 18s. Tried to start on the 18s. 26. It's my kind of scoring. So Kenny will get a look at this 68 to turn around that 2-0 deficit and take a 3-2 lead. Slipped into the single 6 there, which leaves 14. And he's just slipped just inside there as well. So 102 for Chris. Re-establishes need, 82. 14's our bull. He's thinking about it. He'll try going the bull route to leave 32. Now make sure you hit that big number. So you get 2, a double 2. And he's at the top corner. So Kenny now has the throw for a win and to get some more points on the board. Steady start from both. Around about 4 points in the average is. Chris just missed tops for a 115. Kenny's got 60 left to take out and take the win. And he's just outside on double 10, so 40 for Chris to take the point. Yeah, he's got it first dart. Neither happy with them, but they're not bad averages. I know they both expect better of each. Lucky bounce out for Frank there, but capitalises with a treble last dart. So it's nice to see Tony back this week. But he's took a big chunk out of it, so there's pressure on this 113. So good treble 19 now to leave double 18. Just short, but a steady setup, leaves a 2-darter. Tony will be honing in on this treble 17 now. .66 to go. So gone to the 16s, guarantees him that last dart at bull. He's just outside into the one, he's unlucky there. So Frank will be looking to tidy up now. This 54. 14s for tops, not the 18s way. Plenty have busted that before. There we go, Frank takes a 1-0 lead. So Tony kicking off. So Frank can capitalise. Moves over to give himself the angle because you can see that 60. Just blocked for him a little too much. Steady start from both, over 60 average. It's a good last there. Getting a treble, bring that score down. It's a great first start from Frank. Left the bed open. Good one for him. Gives himself a little bit of leeway. Super darts again. Good leg this from both. Don't need to say anything here. The darts are doing the talking. Himself down to 124. Popular one. Frank's hit single 19, which leaves 76. So we're looking for 60. 16s now will leave tops for him. We see what Tony can do with this. Gonna go at 54. Is he going for treble 10? He is. Leaves 36. 2 18s. Can he use it? Is it a blocker? He's just gone over the top of it. He's unlucky there. Really good first start. Frank will want to tidy this 20 up now. Again, it's just on the wire. Let's give Tony another go here. Compose himself. First start makes it a level game. As Tony looks to take out a chunk of this 174. Gets 64 of them to leave 110. So Frank wants double 4 now to take the 2-1 lead. You can use that. Wow. Can't get closer than that. Tony now, is he going to go straight at it? You feel that he's going to. Tony to throw in this 4th leg. You see both guys, they've got a very, very steady throw. Keep very still. So he's got a slight more of a lean. And follows through. The darts lie a little bit flatter, which can sometimes cause issues if you go just above the treble. He's got a steady 60 there. Then you see that. That's it. If he's not going to get in the treble, that's the area where Frank's going to want to land that first dart. Gives him a good guide. Couldn't take advantage of it in this instance, but more often than not he will do. So after this one, we've got a youth game. We've got Josh, who made his debut last week. Super first start there from Tony. Right at the top of the treble bed. Leaves himself a finish. Frank's going to come back here. What can he do? Put some pressure on. Tony will want to leave this nice and tidy now. Tony will leave a 2-darter. Just double checking his score. Switched over to the 16s. So here comes the pressure from Frank. Disappointed with that last one, just slipping into the 5. He's 161 though. We saw that last week from Steve. But Tony's got a ton here. Which way is he going to go? He's gone tops. Oh, just dropped low. So he sits on 20 while Frank looks to make a dent in this. Again, not as much as he would have wanted, but is it enough pressure? It's not enough pressure. Tony takes the fourth leg. So again, another close one here, 2-all. Steady ton to start leg 5 from Frank. He's going to want to be a front runner here. So Frank's got a slight lead here, and that treble will push it a little bit further. That 2 treble visit, great darts. So Tony's going to want a couple of trebles here just to catch up. It is against the throw, but of course, whoever wins this next leg is guaranteed a point. Stick another one in there, Frank. Sun leaves in 116. Tony's way behind on 351 here, so he should have some time. It's a steady 60 there, but it's not much pressure on Frank, so he'll know that he's got at least 2 visits from here. He's gone a bit high on there, but if he can stay straight, he's okay. Yeah, steady 60 there, leaves a 2-darter. He will be coming back. It's a good last dart there from Tony. No finish yet. And I want a quick pop this one, Frank. Yeah, gets it 3rd dart, takes that 3-2 lead. Take confidence from that as well. He ran away with that one a little bit. Tony had a bit of a leg off, but they want to come back now and make sure he gets that point. Good start, good darts there. There's a steady start from Frank as well. But just a shout out to the sponsors, you can see them behind. T20 Darts, PB Creative Construction Limited and Ram Surface Limited. All really do help out the league, as can you. If you're not already subscribed, please do consider doing so. The only way that you can enter the chat is by subscribing to the channel. If you can give us a thumbs up as well. We've all been there, Tony. We've all been there with M26s. Some more often than others. But he does have a good lead here. Frank's shaking his head there. He knows that he needs. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. He'll be hoping for another slack visit from Tony. But if he can keep him straight, he is going to get down to that finish first. Good switch there, but he's just missed the 19. And he's left himself on a bogey number as well. So he's going to need 2 visits in order to take it out. It's not the treble he was after. That's the treble Tony was after. 82 left, Tony. He went 14s. He did. He went for treble 14 to leave tops. Leaves himself handy on 68. So now we need some pressure, Frank. So Tony's got at least 2 visits if he needs them for this 68. He needs to count himself now. Nothing too silly. That's it, 59. Bit messy, but he's got there in the end, and he is going to come back for that. Still no finish for Frank. Snatched his darts out of the board there. He's not happy with this. And that's it. Double top it by Tony. And he's got himself a well-earned draw there. Points are shared yet again. We're underway here. Quiet start from both. Deck wakes up with a ton there. See how Josh can reply. That's a good visit there from Deck. 125. Giving himself a lead of around 100. Well, 57 there from Deck. Gets him down to a finish, down at 128. He's taken half of it away, so Deck will need to get this 89 now. So Josh will want to take out this 60 with minimal fuss. You won't want to block it with a first, which he hasn't done. Rectified it well, but just dropped short on that double top. So Deck back for 2-5s. Just strayed into double 12. So 20 for Josh, getting closer. Can he use it? He's had to move. Bit of a blocker, and he's just gone on the other side of it. He's unlucky there. So Deck will get another go at this 10. Single one for Desmond. Same target for Josh. 10 to go. And he gets it first dart. Good start from both there. Average has just come down, just struggling a bit on those doubles. But the scoring was there. Pleasure to watch these academy boys. Get into it at a young age, keep at it. The sky's the limit. Well, that's another tidy visit there. Josh gets himself down to 139 and a little bit of time as well. That's a good last start. Good switching. But he has got at least 6 at this. 119, he's going to switch downstairs now. Back up for the 60. Leaves himself 80. Tidy leave there. Deck will want at least a ton. Sneak it in so he's got a chance at the big fish. So another 6 for Josh if he needs it on this 80. Moving over. A little bit of a blocker there. Just over the top, but he will be back. Good darts again there from Deck. Just a bit unlucky there going into the treble 7. Slight deflection took him away from another 57, but that's a superb first dart from Josh. And that's a good start from Deck. That'll give him a bit of a confidence booster. Josh only one away from guaranteeing himself a point now. And he's not started the best there, so Deck with that first visit And a super visit here, zoom in for that 180. So leaving himself 196 after 6 darts. There's that cover shot again. He's gone for 2 treble 19s there to leave tops, but he'll still leave it handy anyway. $264 now. So deck. He played that first dart well, gave himself plenty of space, plenty of room. Been a bit more conservative with that last double 10, but he knows that he's got time anyway. Well, look at this, that's a great visit. Good grouping as well. He's just stopped short, leaving himself a finish there, but he couldn't have done anyway with them first 2 darts. But deck throws in that double 10 dart. It was a holder throw, so he's going to need to, if he wants to win this game, he's going to need to break here. Yeah, Tris Park is a bit of a tense game here, especially in this 4th leg here. Neither of them started as well as they can. Look at the averages, they're both right in it. There's not much between them at all. Another frustrating visit from deck there. You feel like once they can get in that treble bed, they'll get back to the way they've been throwing earlier. Josh having a step back now, readjusting to go again. There's a look at that bounce out there. I think it was only in the 1. He's got himself a little bit of a lead now. Deck needs a treble to get itself ahead again. But yeah, nothing between them in this 4th leg as we go. There's a good treble there from Josh, giving himself a bit of a lead. Deck replying. Deck replying. Super darts, 140 there. He's a steady 57 there. Himself 140, so Josh, bit of work here to do to leave himself a finish, but that's a great first dart to do so. Straight into the 5, but he can stay up there now, he's got rid of that. So Deck will want to make a chunk out of this now. Let's have another think now. And that's a good visit, gets himself down to a 2-darter. He's gone out of there, another single. Oh, he's just strayed a bit over to the right there. Then he's gone over to that 57 to leave himself 2, which I don't think was the intention. I'm not sure if that was the intention of Deck as well, to go into that double 16, but he's used a great marker with his 3rd dart to take out that 48. He's feeling a lot more relaxed in his throw, and he's in and about that treble, and it's a great first visit. And now Josh needs to get his darts back going again. It's a good first marker. He wants to keep close here. He don't want to let Deck run away with this. And that's a great last dart. And 40 there from Deck, so Josh can get a treble here. Right back in there. It's a steady 58. But here comes Deck again. Switch for the last. Bit of breathing space for him. The thing is, the way that these boys are throwing, if there is breathing space, it doesn't last for long. He's got the 164 here. Deck doesn't need to go because he's got 2 visits, but he would want to get a treble. Let's see what dent Josh can make in this 200 now. try and put some pressure on. It's a great first start from Deck, and he's left himself on 32. So this 157 you feel has to go, and that's the way to start it. Oh, he's unlucky there, Josh. Just straight into the 5. It was a super first start. He'll leave himself 76. Potential 2 data, but Deck wants 2 8s. Gets it first arrow. After the start, where Josh was playing very well as well. He still is playing very well. Another good last there. Credit to junior darts in the area, these two boys. Deck follows up his opening ton with 58 there. Good adjustment there from Josh. So this is the final leg of the match, so if Deck takes it, he will take up the win and the 3 points. What if the spoils are shared? If it'll be a 3-all draw. Josh will want to get a point out of this. So Deck working down from this Stone Cold Steve Austin 316. Nothing in the leg now. So he'll have to think about this now. He wanted to stay down there. If he'd got 57, he left himself to 170. As it happens, it's gone down to 186, which doesn't leave a finish. Deck want to make sure he gets his counting right here. It's a super last dart. Leaves himself 114. Josh just straight into the 5, but does leave himself a finish. But Deck hitting that 60, single 14 for tops for the win. It's just dropped low. But he will be back unless Josh can take out this 145, which isn't going to go now. But he can leave it handy. Good darts there, leaves himself with 50 just in case Deck can't take out the 20, which he does with the first dart. See the respect between them. Deck's happy with that one.